Why am I wandering? Well, child, that story begins with a question. Stoke the fire a little more, and we will see if when you hear the query, you can proffer an answer. Being a child, you see things unclouded by the stains of memory and culture. Perhaps, just perhaps, you can tell an old vagabond where his footsteps went astray. From Splendor's door, I walked Raga's streets in a dazed elation. Unsure how long my bliss would last, I was given then to a melancholy. Then I heard two women chattering about their fortune being read. One was pleased, for the fortune-teller had predicted she would have a good marriage, and the other was upset, and thought him a fraud because he had told her she would never find a husband. I saw a man dressed in a robe of black and a cloak of gray, with a white turban upon his head, crying out, "Advice and judgment! Advice and judgment!" What harm could it do? I asked myself. Oh, if only I had known. So I approached the fortune-teller and asked him, "How is it you divine?" And he said to me, "Not by cards, nor dice, nor fire, nor dung balls, nor stars, but by the first words that escape a mouth when I ask a seeker a question," saith he. "And what do you charge?" I ask him. "Only that the seeker resolve to do what they say," said the fortune-teller. "Very well. Tell me my fortune," I asked this man. Oh, if only I had known. "Sheda," said he, and his smile was both sympathetic and cruelly mirthful. Yes, child, that is her name. It means to be lovesick. I said nothing, but a tear escaped my eye. The fortune-teller said to me, "That is the most honest answer I have ever been given. You cannot understand why evil should befall men, but I tell you, there is no evil thing that happens to you, nor is there any good thing that happens to you. There is only what happened and what did not. What you do about it, dear friend, that is poetry." "What could you know of poetry?" I asked him. "You still haven't told me my fortune." I swear to you, child, I wanted to yell at him and berate him. The fortune-teller smirked at me and said, "Should a poet find that his home has been struck by lightning, should he find that all of his scrolls and creations have been burned up, is it a tragedy that his entire divan has been consumed in flames? Is it an evil that what tied him to the home and the place where he is wallowing in malaise no longer has a binding on him, just because he might need to sleep under the stars or walk upon the sands? Or should it be considered that his sacred smoke of poetry is a burnt offering, and that the muses will whisper to him those things that he is being prepared for, to write and to sing before the throne of God in the ears of all men?" "I don't know," said I. "Well, your future is that you're going to find out," said the fortune-teller. "What do you mean?" I asked him. "Quiet one, is that not your house over there that is burning?" he asked with amusement. I looked, and I saw a lightning bolt strike the roof out of the clear sky. The flames spread quickly and began to consume all before anyone could save it. Decades of poems, many unfinished, ascended to heaven in letters of smoke. I looked back at the fortune-teller to see that he now had a pair of hawk-like wings, which had appeared from under his cloak. The Malak smiled at me and said, "I await your answer still, before I can tell you your fortune." And then he flew away laughing. This is when I learned, child, that angels can be cruel. Oh, if only I have known. And this is why I wander.